Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, welcome to the Everything and Nothing Show. I'm just one of your hosts with the mostest, Clayton Kisco, a.k.a. Brand New Father, and I'm accompanied, of course, by the rest of the Maelstrom gamers. We have with us on this podcast today, Cop Show's #1 fan, the bad boy himself, Steve Landis.
It's been a while, guys, so guess who's back?
What?
Oh. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Following up with Steve, we got the Canadian sensation, the A-Train, T-House, Alan Toner. Oh! Another dab. Oh,
no, he didn't.
I want people to dab
Stealing
in
a
public.
stealing a dap from the bad boy himself.
When you dab in public, I want everybody to just freak out like that. Like someone just does it. No.
I was like, whoa,
Yeah, like,
oh shit,
almost like it
damn
hurts, and it's impressive at the same time.
I seen Squidward dap on a float. It was funny.
What?
I don't know. I know those are
That is-
words,
you guys gotta
but
see
I
that
didn't
video.
understand a single
Squidward,
thing.
SpongeBob SquarePants. You're gonna know Dora the Explorer. You're gonna know all that shit pretty
Okay.
soon. But
Fair enough. And rounding out the cast today, we have the Enigma, the man you hear but never see until we get a couple more dollars, Ian Kane.
How we doing, fellas?
You know what I just
Oh,
realized,
good
too?
back.
It's not $40 a month. It's $40 accumulative, and we're about halfway there. So, guys, you're about to see Ian's face whether you like it or not, because the money's coming.
Sorry.
Yeah. Also, we apologize.
how much
Yeah, I
more
got
do
a
we need?
big nasty scar that just goes right
yeah. So, look, we're going to go on our first topic, and Ian, I'm excited. I want to hear what you're going to say.
Okay, yeah, let's kick it off. I was wanting to know what is like a bad habit that you guys have that you know is either A, bad for your health, or B, like just isn't good that you know that you should stop but you can't.
Dapping.
Straight up.
I know.
I dab-
It's killing me. It's killing me.
I have to. I just like that. I just can't do it. I eat
Well,
something really good. I'm like, oh, so good.
Nice.
Well, I'll go ahead and kick it off. Basically, I bite my fingernails, and I can't. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I know it's bad.
Is it bad for you?
Well,
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
makes it bad, Ian?
probably your
Jerk.
teeth, and you can get a lot more germs. I mean, I wash my hands and I'm
Yeah,
cleanly,
germs-
but
germs
you know,
Yeah,
You know-
a lot of germs on your fingernails. It's true.
Yeah.
Germs.
I do it too, though. I think the only bad part for me is that Yukiko, my girlfriend, finds the fingernails left in the house. And
Okay, I was going to lead into that, but if we're going right into it, I wanted to ask, like, where do you put them?
That's usually I try to put it in my pocket to throw away, but sometimes
Then you
I
get
set
caught
it,
in the
like,
washer.
set it next to me or something, and then it just stays there.
Dude, I do, like, I play with them.
Yeah.
I play with them for a little bit, you know, because they're like bouncy. They're like little
Yeah.
strings.
Oh, I know.
Right? You know, and like they're kind of pointy too, so you can like use them to like, and then I flick, and then I just like,
Flick them?
yeah, I'm like, all
I
right.
don't flick them because if she saw me do that, I think I would be a dead man.
I'm like, I just like chuck them. Like if there's a garbage around, I'll do it. But like basically, I've lost all of your respect, by the way. Like I'll take a. Yeah.
Freeze like that, or is he just holding that
No,
pose?
Steve's frozen like that for
Okay.
what? I've basically frozen him like that forever.
yes,
That's
Because of what I just admitted. But like I'm banking on the fact that every week we clean the floors, and so it's gonna get caught up there. So,
Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm trying to see if there's any like just floating around me right now, because sometimes there is, but it looks like I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
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 No, we knew a friend whose mother would keep them all in her coat pocket,
oh geez,
and this would accumulate over the course of weeks. And
Okay.
eventually, she would, when she was a kid, she'd want to be like her mom and put her mom's coat on. And the thing that would freak her out the most is when she put her hands in the pockets, it would just be like a pile of
I feel like
fingernails.
bugs under there or something,
Right.
like cockroaches.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. So that's pretty gnarly. But in
Yeah.
terms of like, and then I guess it's bad for you, like for your teeth, they say, and like for like the actual cuticles, like because it's not really that round. It's like it's more jagged, but I don't know. I still do.
I mean, I keep mine like real short too. Like, there's no nails, and like my wife will get mad at me because like I'll be trying to like get something like normal. She goes, a normal person with nails could pick that up, or like pull that open. I'm like, yep, I can't do it. I just toss it to her. I'm like, open that.
Wow.
You know, a normal person with nails.
I have the opposite issue in my house. Yukiko has to give me like a lot of stuff. She's like, apparently when she was at the airport, she
Yeah.
couldn't open a bottle of water, and so she had to get like a stranger to ask. She had to ask a stranger to open it. She's
Oh
like,
my God.
"Excuse me, could you open this bottle?"
Well, like,
They kind
I-
of look at her weird, like, "Why can't you?"
Yeah.
I mean, I can open like things that are hard to open. It's just like like when you're trying to get.
No,
like-
guys, I'm strong.
I'm talking about like little tiny stuff like
Yeah.
on a remote when you're trying
Like
to
pineapple can or something where you have to get your fingernail under
I
it.
can't
And
do that. I can't
Yeah.
do that stuff. Yeah, but I'll tell you this: when I was actually a kid, my parents were like getting mad at me and stuff and trying to get me to stop biting my nails because I would also, when I was like in first grade, bite the skin too.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Sarah still does that. When
Yeah.
she gets really nervous or she's having a stressful day, she'll start biting the skin,
Yeah,
and
yep.
then just blood everywhere.
oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
It's a terrible habit. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I get
it's
around
bad.
on that all the time.
They got me to stop doing that. I don't know what they did. I know that they were talking about putting hot sauce on my fingers at
Yeah.
one point and stuff, but I just one day I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. But I think it was more of a
Sounds
nervous habit.
delicious.
That's a lot of willpower for you to just go cold turkey like that, man. I'm impressed.
I've
Yeah.
actually quit a lot of things cold turkey. I used to smoke cigarettes when I was like in my 20 years old, and I just stopped one day.
And
I
the
was-
hookers and cocaine. I remember that was a big thing back in like
Oh, yeah.
early aughts. for
yeah,
you.
but
I
I
stopped.
still do that though.
You haven't quit that yet. Got it.
So what are some bad habits that you guys have that you think you should stop?
Sitting in front of a computer.
Dude, yeah, this is like the most boring thing that I do that I want to fix, but it's the way I lift and like the way I bend over for stuff. Like I just do
Oh.
it all wrong. I do it on the core
Oh.
that has no muscles.
Yeah.
All back.
Yeah, no legs. Like it's all backs. Lock the leg, knees, lock the shoulders. It's
I
terrible.
would love to see.
I've been
picking up-
changing that like this year especially, like making sure you like squat down with your legs when you pick up something and like not hinging at hips rather than like the low back and everything like that.
It's
Yeah.
so hard because I feel like I look like an idiot bending over with my butt sticking out like that. Like I'm some kind of like I wear a diaper or something. I'm just like, and I'm like trying to like just get up the right way where I'm used to just folding in half.
Well, would you rather have a functional back
No.
or look like an idiot?
I know, but I think that's like a mental block for me that I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't get over of like just like making sure I do it over and over again. But
Yeah.
I need to. I definitely need to. Yeah.
It helps, I think. I think it definitely helps.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I think spitting at one point was like something I did a lot, where I would just be spitting on the ground as I'm walking or like talking. I would like spit on the ground. Like that was something that was kind of nasty after a while. Like I wanted to stop doing.
I still do that. Maybe I should stop that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like some people just find it gross, so I try not to like. You know who you're talking to, and if you do that and it grosses them out, Oh, cracking knuckles.
Oh yeah, I do that.
That's
Steve-
not bad for you though.
Steve dapped in. He just dapped in. Cracking knuckles, yeah, it's not bad for you, but I know that people don't. There's some people that really get irritated by it.
The sound
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's
My
so
old boss
satisfying.
would.
it's
But you know
so
what-
satisfying.
You know what's so crazy is that I can pop my hip.
Oh shit!
That's not good.
Is that a dance?
I crack my
Pop
neck
the
by
hip.
pulling
Dap
my
like
head
this.
up.
Pop the hip.
I think I got it
on
mainly
there?
from like jujitsu and stuff, like
Yeah.
because you're really, dealing with a lot of body parts moving and stretching a lot. But I can just sit there and like kind of turn it's once a day I can do it normally in the morning, and I just sit in a chair and turn. And it goes pop, and I don't think that's gonna be good for me when I'm older, quite honestly. But I still do it.
Jesus.
It's relieving, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like bad habits either come from something that's like satisfying to you that shouldn't be, or you were just raised to like not necessarily
Consider a bad habit. Like chewing with your mouth open or
right.
Right,
making noise
Yeah.
when you're eating.
Steve,
Farting on people's faces.
that was a habit I had to kick.
I'm still working on it.
Yeah. Steve, what was your bad habit that you maybe have right now that you want to try to get rid of?
I guess yeah, probably be biting nails.
Really? All of us are biting nails.
Yeah, I guess it's like a nervous thing. I used to didn't bite my nails. I used to have these worry rings. They're like spinners. Remember
Yeah.
the spinner rings?
Mm-mm.
They're called worry rings. I used to play with those all the time. but I lost them, so I don't know where they're at. So then they're biting my
another
nails
bad
and everything,
habit.
which is not really,
Fascinating.
not that good because I work at a pharmacy too. So it's like, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
I'm always constantly putting like hand sanitizer on my hands and stuff like that.
That
I
doesn't
said-
make nails taste very good.
Nah, but it's a good reminder though.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think with video games too. Like, I know I have a bad habit of getting angry. Does that work? Like, does that work in that sense? Like, I have a bad habit of like letting my temper get the best of me, or I have a bad
Oh yeah,
habit
of
of like,
course. Yeah.
like I feel like that's definitely something that I can get better at.
Because winning drives you so much, Clay.
It does.
Play League of
Like-
Legends with us, and you will get used to losing a lot.
Yes. Yes.
That's how you kick that habit.
Dude, if you're
Yeah.
not first, you're last. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
It's true.
It's mantra.
Just
Live my life
stuck
by.
in bronze, you'll lose a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing that I do bad that's still a bad habit is and this will be maybe a good segue into another topic, but buy fast food like once a week.
Oh,
Say-
perfect
Oh, yeah.
segue
Me too. Yeah.
into
Yeah.
that. So that was a bad
that's
habit.
a bad
I had
habit.
too.
Soda. I've been drinking a lot of soda lately.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah.
Mm,
A ton of soda. I used to never like soda, but like for some reason, it's almost like a beer to me. Like
Yeah.
I get home after a long day, and I'm just like, I drink a soda. I'm like, I just have one, and then it's
Yeah.
like we're getting into the game, and I'm just like, the sugar rush comes, and you're like, just
Another soda.
drinking. Yeah, drinking. But I think it's just the drinking aspect because I started placing those sodas with water, and I just been drinking a shit ton of water.
Well,
That
that's-
makes
that's-
it
that's
lot
good.
more.
Water's good.
Yeah.
That's a good habit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because I heard that too much can kill you.
Well, one chick did because she really wanted a Nintendo Wii. It
Yeah.
was a contest to see who much could
radio
drink water, and she
contest,
OD'd.
Yeah.
What, really?
Yeah.
You can dehydrate after drinking too much water.
How does it
Well, I
kill
don't know
you?
if that was the case.
Because there's a it
She
is.
drowned
Because-
essentially.
No.
I think she technically
No, you-
drowned.
Well, maybe you can drown. Maybe she had like a hole in her esophagus and was drinking it in her lungs. Maybe, but I mean, I know you can dehydrate from drinking too much water.
Who told you this?
What is happening?
Listen. There's a certain amount of salt content in your body, and there's a certain amount like you have to keep that amount equal. And if you drink too much water, it throws that off balance, and you essentially dehydrate yourself from drinking too much water. Look it up.
Nope.
I'll look it up
Look
right
it up.
after this.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Alan, you look like you just got an epiphany.
No, I just thought of another topic.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that
Write it
topic
down.
was brought to you by Facebook.com/MaelstromGamers. We have a Facebook channel that you should check out, and you should like, and you should share stuff that we post because you'll be up to date with all the Maelstrom Gamer stuff, all of our Instagram posts, all of our Twitter posts, and all the things we